Good morning, Instagram. You know what time it is. It's gentle yoga time. As usual, we'll give people a few minutes to join. It's a beautiful day out today. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jasa, and I'm the founder of Exala Yoga. For those of you who have not been with us yet, I've been offering these online yoga classes, throughout this pandemic time that we're going through, because I have heard that people's minds, bodies, and souls need it at this time. So this is my offering to you. I've been offering these for free, but if you're so inclined, you can feel free to donate at my Venmo, which I'll tell you at the end of class. A little bit about Exala and myself. So I started practicing yoga about 5 or 6 years ago now. I discovered yoga when I was going through a really tough time in my life, and it helped me a lot to be able to center my mind. Um, it's funny because actually the first benefits that I got from yoga were more like um, mindfulness kind of benefits, but as time has gone on and I've been practicing over the years, I've also seen so many benefits in my body, just more flexibility, strength, um, balance. So there's just so many benefits to yoga. Even on the inside, there's people often feel a lot of physiological benefits, like people that have back issues, even digestive issues sometimes can see benefits from their yoga practice. And when I discovered just how many benefits there were to yoga practice, um, my natural inclination is just to tell everybody, like, yo, you gotta try this. And I noticed that the studios around Boston that I was practicing at, they just didn't feel very welcoming to all the people that could benefit from yoga that may have never tried it. When you walk into a lot of studios around here, you know, you see people bending themselves into all kinds of shapes, and everybody looks like an expert. And it can be very intimidating for someone that doesn't have a lot of experience with yoga. Or even if you do, it's the spaces sometimes are just not set up to welcome everyone. And so that's why I created Exala Yoga. Um, it's meant to be, as I say in my tagline, a space where all bodies can breathe, meaning Doesn't matter your background, your experience level with yoga, if this is your first class or your 100th class. Doesn't matter what body shape or size you are. You belong here and you're welcome here. And I try to just make it accessible to everyone by offering just different modifications so that every body type and every need can be met to the best of my ability. And in case you don't speak Spanish, exhala means to exhale, which is me honoring my Dominican roots. It means to exhale in Spanish. So yeah, that's a little about me and about exhala. And today we are going to be doing a gentle class, but there will be a little bit of a flow that will help build some energy as well. So we're going to start with a mindfulness moment just to center and land here like we always do. Then we're going to move into some breath work and start off with some warm-ups in terms of body movement before we get into the actual postures. And then once we're done with our posture sequence, we will take a nice little yoga nap, Shavasana, which is a lot of people's favorite part. And then we will close the practice with another mindfulness moment to seal it. So if that all sounds good, I invite you to come to a comfortable seated position. So I always say that you can sit however you'd like, whatever's comfortable for you, but I will offer that oftentimes it helps to bring your hips above your knees by using either a block if you have one, or a cushion or pillow. So if you don't have that with you but there is something like that around, go ahead and grab that now. And once you have it, what you do is you just slide it like so underneath you. And what that does again is that lifts the hips above the knees, and it helps to sit up straight. Okay, so once you have found a comfortable seated position, make any final movements or adjustments that you need to make before finding stillness. And begin to turn your attention inward. You might lower the gaze to the floor, or you might, if it feels safe, close your eyes completely. And just dive into your internal world. Bring awareness to your body, starting with the parts of your body that are in contact with the earth. So if you are sitting cross-legged, that might be the tops of your feet. And we're just gonna start off with a body scan, scanning from our foundation, from our base, all the way up through the top. So we've started with our feet. Bring awareness to your ankles. Move up towards your shins and your knees. And just notice what state your body is in right now at the beginning of your practice. Scan up through the fronts and the backs of the thighs, through the hips, belly, side body, always looking for opportunities to release any tension that you might be holding in your body. So look for places where you can get softer. Scanning up your arms, through the chest, the shoulders. If your shoulders are scrunched, gently drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Continue to scan through the neck, the jaw. If you are clenching your jaw, unclench your jaw. Allow your tongue to hang loose in your mouth. Scanning through the face, the forehead, and all the way through the crown of your head. This is the body that you've brought with you to practice this morning, and our intent is to honor it. Next, notice the quality of your thoughts. You might notice thoughts floating in and out. You might find yourself thinking ahead to what is in store for you on this day, or any other random thoughts that might be floating through your head. And I invite you to try to notice those thoughts without attaching any judgment. Just observe and let them go, so that you can be present in this moment, right here, right now, knowing that you have nothing else to do and nowhere else to be. I'm sure you've heard the phrase that says that we can be our own worst critics. And during this pandemic, you might be scolding yourself about what you should be doing with your time, or how you should be reacting to this situation. And ask yourself, is the voice that's inside your head a voice that you would use to speak to a friend that's going through a hard time? And if the answer is no, then that voice has no place in your head either. So I invite you to replace that voice instead with a voice of self-compassion, which is our theme for today's practice. Take your hands, turn them palms facing up, and bring them together in front of you, one on top of the other, cupping them as if you are holding something, like you're about to offer a gift. And stay inside, either with gaze lowered or eyes closed. And right now, just offer yourself some words of self-compassion, some kind words, such as, you're doing the best you can. You will get through this. You are beautiful. You are strong. Whatever kind words you choose for yourself, bring them to the center of your mind. And once you have them, bring your hands to your heart and just allow your heart to absorb those words. Allow them to sink into your heart until you really believe them. Feeling this sense of connection to yourself. Now bring both hands to the belly and notice the breath. Notice as the belly rises and falls on the inhales and the exhales. And allow the belly to really expand so that you can feel it underneath your hands. So on the next inhale, fill the belly up with breath. Long, smooth exhale. Again, inhale, fill the belly up, allow it to rise, and maybe the breath comes into the side body as well. Allow this exhale to be longer and smoother than the first. Inhale, belly fills and rises, side body expands outwards, and the breath comes into the chest and up into the throat. Pour out every last drop of breath and feel the navel moving in and down as you do so, as you rinse out. And continue breathing in this way at your own pace. In this 3-part yogic breath, the Dirga breath. Filling the belly, side body, and the chest. And really allow the breath to fill all the spaces inside. Allow this to be a cleansing breath. Cleaning out any negative self-talk, any toxicity, impurities. Allow the breath to wash over you. You can keep your hands on your belly or you can bring them back to your knees. And on your next inhale, drop your head over to your left shoulder. Exhale, bring it through center. Inhale, head drops to the right shoulder. Exhale through center. And continue with these side to side neck movements. Matching one breath with one movement. Allowing the breath and the body to begin to flow together. Really fill up those spaces that you're creating in the sides of your neck. Really fill them up with breath. And allow the breath to do its work of loosening. Allow the breath to move in through every muscle and crevice that might be tight. Allow it to loosen. If you'd like to pause in a particular place where you feel it needs more love or attention, feel free to do so. Again, this is your practice. Make it yours. Do one more on each side. And come back through center. On the inhale, head drops backwards, chin comes up to the sky, front of the neck opens. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, back of the neck opens. Inhale, head comes back. Fill the front of the neck with breath. Exhale, drop the chin. Back of the neck grows long, and these are going to become the new patterns of movement. Again, allowing the breath and the body to move together. Filling spaces with breath. The next time your head comes back, bring your chest forward. And as you drop your head, hold on to your knees and round the back. Inhale, chest comes forward, head comes back. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Bringing movement down into our spines now. Allow the breath also to move down into the areas that you are currently working in. Let these be exaggerated. Imagine your heart shining forward. And as you round, try to separate every vertebrae in your back as far away as possible from each other. Do a couple more of these. And next time you come forward, keep moving over to the right side. Exhale as you round and come through the back. Continue to move towards the left side. Chest comes forward. And we start to create torso circles. Allowing the movement to come down into our hips now. Where else do you feel this movement? Really go inside and notice. Where do you feel it in your body? Reverse the direction of your circles. Deep, dirga breaths as you move. And when you're ready, come back through center. If you have a prop underneath you, go ahead and remove that. And you're gonna place your hands in front of you. You're gonna rock forward and you're gonna come into hands and knees. Knees stacked right underneath the hips. And if you have sensitive knees, you can bring a cushion underneath the knees, or you can fold your mat underneath your knees. I'm going to keep my cushion here because I do have sensitive knees. If you have sensitive wrists, instead of having your palms down, you can come up onto your fists. So your hands are right underneath your shoulders. From here, on an inhale, lift the right arm up. If it feels okay in your neck, take a look up with it. Really allow the chest to expand out to the side. Exhale. Bring that right arm behind your left and reach over to the side. Inhale, arm comes up, chest opens, look up. Exhale, thread the needle, reach. Continue with this pattern of threading the needle, opening up the shoulders, and the right shoulder and the right side of the chest. And next time you're on your way down, come on down onto the earth. Allow your head to rest here in your threaded needle. Deep dirga breaths as you open up the right shoulder. Maybe the breath even comes all the way down to the low back. And inhale to balance it out, reach back up and place that right hand back down. And moving to the other side, inhale, left arm comes up, gaze up. Exhale, thread it through and reach. Inhale, open up the left side of the chest. Exhale, reach through. And continue opening up that left shoulder. And just notice if there's any difference between the two sides. Between your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Next time you're on your way back down, go ahead and come down onto the earth. Opening up the left shoulder here. Deep dirga breaths. And take this moment to connect with yourself.
remembering the words of self-compassion that you offered yourself earlier, and just repeat them to yourself.
Left arm comes back up and place the hands back down. From here, bring your knees just a little wider and walk your hands forward just a little bit. On an inhale, begin to rock yourself forward and your feet come up behind you with you. Head comes up, chest comes forward. Exhale, push your hips back. Fronts of the feet come to the earth and bring the head down in a child's pose. Again, inhale, come, rock through the knees, open the chest forward, head comes up. The toes come up and are touching in the back. Exhale, back to child's pose. And make this a new pattern of movement. Continuing to open up our chest. And really savor these movements in the last of our warm-ups. Come forward one more time. And on your way back, settle into child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Really allow yourself to land here. Let yourself be heavy. And continue to breathe deeply. So deeply that you feel your belly expanding onto the tops of your thighs. Allow the breath to open up the low back. Maybe you move your head side to side and rub your forehead a little for a little forehead massage. And when you're ready, come back through hands and knees. So we're going to move into a posture now, and if you have any blocks nearby, or if you have a cushion, which is probably most likely since a lot of us are home, bring that nearby to you. And slide the right knee forward in between your arms. And you're going to start walking the left foot back. You can even look behind you, make sure it's straight behind you. Now, again, making sure if you think you might want to take the option of a prop, making sure that they're close by. From here, you can adjust this pose depending on how much stretch you want in your right hip. So you do that by taking your right foot and opening it up. The wider you open it, the more of a stretch you get here. So position your foot for your level of stretch comfort. And then if you'd like some additional support underneath that right hip, you can place a block there, or you can place a cushion or a pillow there. And from here, tent the fingers, push into the earth, and really come to sit up nice and tall in Kapotasana pigeon pose. So feel a nice proud pigeon chest. If you have two blocks nearby, holding onto them like so could help for you to rise up even taller. Deep, good breaths. Where do you feel this? And when you're ready, ready, come on down. You can place your forehead on the earth or on the tops of your hands and breathe deeply. On the inhale, allow the breath to fill you. And on the exhale, maybe that right hip moves just a centimeter closer to the earth. Noticing how even in stillness, there is movement. And when you're ready, come back up onto your hands. Gently bring your right knee back to meet your left in the middle. And taking this on the other side, slide the left knee forward. Again, adjust your leg depending on your level of stretch comfort, and make sure you're walking your right foot back for even more hip opening. And if you liked the support on the other side, you can bring it underneath your left hip. And sitting up nice and tall here in Kapotasana. Pigeon pose, breathing deeply. And when you're ready, come on down. Deep breaths. You are doing the best you can. You are strong, and you will get through this. When you're ready, come back up. And again, gently sliding knees to meet each other towards the center. From here, you're gonna start walking your hands back towards your knees. You're gonna tuck your toes underneath and you're gonna come into a crouch. And then straighten your legs as your head hangs heavy here in a forward fold. If this is too much for your hamstrings, for the back of your legs, bend your knees a lot. And just relax here in a forward fold. Allow your head to hang heavy. Deep, deep breaths. Maybe you even grab your opposite elbows with your opposite hands and you rock side to side if that feels nice. Place your hands on the tops of your thighs. Press into your thighs as you come all the way up to standing. Welcome to standing. From here, let me move my mat, make sure you guys can see me. From here, so you are probably at the back of your mat, facing forward. Take a look down at your feet. Make sure that they're hips width distance apart. Begin to rock forward and back on your feet and side to side, just to notice how your weight distributes across your feet. And find a place where you feel balanced, like you're rooted through your feet. Once you find that place, bring your hands to your hips and take your left foot and step it forward. Now you can step it forward as close or as far apart as works for you and your balance, depending how much you want to stretch yourself. And from here, you're bending that left knee. Left knee is right stacked over the left ankle, and you're extending energy through that back right heel. Bring your hands to your sides, sending energy through the fingertips and down. Feel as the shoulders come down as you do so. And you can stay down here, or on an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Shoulders come down in Warrior One. Nice deep breaths. Feeling the power of the warrior pose. Bring awareness to your right heel. Send energy. Activate that right heel. Can you grow just a little bit taller? Lower the arms and clasp them at your low back. Extend them down. Open up the chest. You can stay here, or another option is to fold forward into humble warrior. Nice deep breaths wherever you are. This is a challenge for balance. Can you welcome that challenge? And gently guide yourself back up to standing. Place your hands on your hips. Bring that right heel down to the earth. Left knee stays bent. Use your hand to gently just see where your knee's at. So as you place that right heel down, if you felt the knee coming in, just gently guide it out. So it should be like headlights facing forward. From here, inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides. In Parshva side warrior. Imagine like someone is pulling your arms apart. That's how much energy we want to send through our arms. Nice deep breaths. Feel the power of the warrior, the confidence of the warrior. Flip the front palm, reach it forward, and reverse the warrior as the right hand comes onto the right leg and the left arm comes up overhead. Knee stays bent. Deep breath into that opening you're creating in the side body. And bring the left knee onto the left thigh. Sweep the right arm overhead this time. Reaching forward, reach, an extended side angle. Make sure the chest is open to the side. Nice deep breaths. And sweep the arms back up, place them on your hips, straighten the left knee, step the right foot forward to meet your left. Taking this sequence on the other side. So left foot steps back, and left heel is extended backwards. Right knee bends right over the ankle. Hands come down. Energy through the fingertips. On the inhale, arms can sweep up. Another option here is goalpost or cactus arms. So there's variations that you can choose, or you can keep your hands on your hips. So choose your arm variation. Make sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. Breathe deeply. Activating that left extended leg. Can you stand up a little bit taller? And clasping the hands at your low back, pulling them down to open up the chest, and coming down into humble warrior. Deep breaths. And when you're ready, let your arms bring you back up. Place your hands on your hips. Left heel comes down onto the earth. And from here, I'm going to turn myself so you can see me better. From here, Sweep the arms out to the sides. Inside warrior, warrior two. Deep breaths. Make sure that your arms are level, so you're not in airplane mode with arms side to side. Make sure they're level. So maybe you take a look back. Energy through the fingertips, front and back. Deep breaths. Stand tall and confident, noticing if your mind is trying to take you out of this pose before your body is ready to come out. Flip the right palm, reach it forward, come up and reverse the warrior. Opening up the right side body, knee stays bent. Deep breaths. And bring the right elbow to the right thigh. Left arm comes up and overhead. Reach it forward. An extended side angle. Chest is open to the side. Deep Dirga breaths. And allow the arms to bring you back up to standing. Bring the hands to the chest. Straighten the knee and walk both feet. I'm going to turn so you can see forward. And we're going to turn that into a flow. So everything we just did, we're going to turn it into a flow. So again, feet hips width distance apart. Step the left foot back. Bend the right knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring the hands back down behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, come down to humble warrior. Inhale, back up and sweep. How do I want to do this? Oh, sorry guys. From here, you're gonna bring the left heel down. Inhale, sweep the arms. There we go. And reverse your warrior. Inhale to reverse. Exhale for extended side angle. And this time, come back up. Bring your hands to your hips. Step it forward. Right foot comes back. Left knee bends. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring them behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the right heel. Inhale, sweep the arms open. Exhale to reverse. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to come back up to standing. Straighten the left foot, step the right foot. Let's do one more on either side. Step the left foot back, right knee bends. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, they come to our low back. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, come up. Exhale, rotate the heel down. Inhale, sweep the arms open. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, brings you back up. Straighten the right leg, step the left foot forward. The right foot comes back, left knee bends. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring them to the low back. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, right heel comes down. Inhale, arms sweep open. Exhale, reverse the palm and reach. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to come back up to standing. Straighten the foot. Step the right foot forward. And from here, let's open our legs a little bit. Bring your hands to your belly. Lower your gaze. Close your eyes. Pause. Notice the effects of that warrior sequence. You might feel the afterglow of those movements. You might feel that some heat has built in your body. What else do you feel? Energized, tired. Bring your hands out to your sides. On an inhale, sweep them up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. From here, come into a crouch and sit your butt down on the floor, and I'm gonna meet you down in a seated position. Hi, Betsy. All right, here we are. Grab some water. Okay. From here, extend both legs out in front of you. Bring your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Left foot is flexed, sitting up nice and tall. Begin to walk your hands forward with a nice flat back, so you're not rounding the back. Imagine like there's a string pulling, como si hay un hilo que está jalando, que va alrededor de tu dedo y está jalando tu pecho hacia el frente. And once you can't walk anymore, then round the back. Y baja hacia la rodilla. Respirando profundamente. Deep breaths. Here in head to knee pose. Si eso duele detrás de tu pierna, puedes doblar la rodilla o puedes poner un cojín o algo debajo de la rodilla. If this hurts the backs of your legs, you can bend your knees and you can place something underneath your knee. Deep breaths. On the inhale, can you fill up? And on the exhale, the head drops closer to the knee. Sube la cabeza, camina las manos hacia ti y quita cualquier cosa que tenía debajo de la rodilla. Spanglish. Extend your right leg forward, and then this time take your left foot onto the inside of your right thigh. Flex the right foot. Stand sitting up nice and tall. Hands come on either side of the knees. Continúa caminando con las manos hacia el frente. Acuérdate del hilo, así que la espalda está tall, straight. No sé cómo decirlo. And then when you reach your edge, fold forward. Y fíjate cómo se compara este lado al otro lado. Reconociendo que los dos lados no tienen que ser iguales. Cada vez que inhalas, déjate expandir. Y cada vez que exhalas, deja que tu cabeza baje un poquito más. Lift your head, begin to walk your hands back. Extend the left foot forward, and from here we're going to prepare ourselves for our final resting position, Shavasana. So you can come down onto your back, you can extend your legs forward. I'm gonna bring my feet out and then knock my knees together. And from here, just let go. Suelta cualquier esfuerzo que tenías en los músculos. Suelta cualquier esfuerzo que tenías tenías respirando. Let go of any effort in the breath. Take your hands and squeeze them into fists. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Haz puño con tus manos. Firme, firme, firme. Y suéltalo, release. Allow the benefits of your practice to wash over your body. Deja que los beneficios de tu práctica vengan sobre tu cuerpo y absórbelo as we come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Start to bring awareness back. Noticing light and sound. Vuelve a invitar la luz y el sonido. Bring some gentle movements into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Un poco de movimiento con los dedos de los pies y las manos. And extend your legs forward and your arms overhead and do a full body stretch. And roll onto one side. Volteate hacia un lado. And use your hands, usa tu mano to bring you back up to seated para traerte de nuevo a sentarte. And we're going to close our practice. Vamos a cerrar nuestra práctica. Encuentra una posición cómoda para sentarte. Look for a comfortable seated position. Lower your gaze or close the eyes. Baja la mirada o cierra los ojos. Y fíjate cómo se siente tu cuerpo ahora al final de la práctica. Notice how your body feels now at the end of your practice. So ending with another body scan. Haciendo como si fuera un rayo X para mirar por tu cuerpo, empezando con la base de tus pies, starting with your base, your feet. Scan up through your shins, your knees, your thighs, and notice if anything has shifted. Fíjate si algo ha cambiado. Algo se siente más suelto, más fuerte? Does anything feel more open or stronger? Keep scanning up through the hips, the belly, the side body, the arms, the chest, shoulders, neck, face, all the way through the crown of your head. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your hands over your heart. Pon tus manos sobre tu corazón. Y acuérdate de aquellas palabras de amor y compasión que te diste al comienzo, al inicio de la práctica. Remember those kind, loving, compassionate words you offered to yourself. Lower your head, baja la cabeza, como si está hablando con el corazón, as if you're speaking to your heart, and tell yourself thank you. Dite gracias. Thank you for showing up on your mat this morning. Gracias por venir a tu práctica hoy y por cuidarte. Thank yourself for taking care of yourself. And bringing hands to heart center, bowing forward together. The light in me honors the light in you. La luz dentro de mí honra la luz dentro de ti. Y juntos decimos namaste. Together we say namaste. Yay! Yoga bilingüe. Thank you for joining me this morning. Again, my name is Jesa, founder of Exhala Yoga, and we're going to be doing this again this Thursday at 7 p.m. Vamos a estar aquí de nuevo este jueves a las 7 de la noche, así que no te lo pierdas. Sigue mi página, follow my page, and tell your friends if you think they could use yoga. And I also have put some videos up on a YouTube page. Yo puse unos videos en una página de YouTube que puedes seguir el link que está en mi página, en mi bio. You can get the link to my YouTube page in my bio, so you can watch any yoga that you may have missed. You can watch it online. Mac, you came at the end. It's okay. I'm about to put this up and you can see the live. Hi, you can see the live for the next 24 hours, basically. I was just telling people that I also have videos that I put up on a YouTube page, so you can go to the link in my bio and you can see them. So thank you again for joining me this morning, and have a great day, and namaste.